Okay, it's March 16, and we are here in Florida, and it's a beautiful day. You can hear the kids playing basketball in the background. This is the cover that I just received a couple of days ago. This is a leather smart cover, and I believe it's the same cover for an iPad 2 or the new Generation 3 iPad. So we'll try that once we open up this new iPad. And this is the first day that iPads are being delivered by, I got mine by UPS. I don't know if that's how all of them are being delivered. Okay. And the packaging is always good from Apple. And we can see here that this is no exception. Pulling it out. Here we go. Let's put this off to the side. These off to the side. And there we have the box that it comes in. And it has plastic on it. So what we'll do is we'll just score this a little bit. And then we should be able to take this plastic right off of here. My assistant is helping me out here. I usually don't have an assistant, but today I have an assistant. And you can see here, and I'm trying to do this without bumping the tripod too much. Here's the box that it comes in. It is a smaller box than previous iPads. Apple's trying to use as little packaging as possible because, to save the environment, because all this gets thrown away. So now I'm going to open this up. And you can see the presentation is beautiful, in a word. And you have this little tab here that you just simply pull this, and the iPad lifts right off. Definitely thinner than my Generation 1. And at the end I'll show my Generation 1. I'll compare it to this one. I did not buy the Generation 2 iPad, which was supposedly a little bit thinner than this one. But this is very thin. This is really as thin as I would think you would need. And it's beautiful. It's a white one. The other one I got is a black one, the Gen 1. So, and I've got my engraving on here, craigship.com, twitter.com/craigship. That's all spelled correctly. iPad, 64 gigabytes. Okay. So, and in the box is the charging block, some paperwork, the cord for syncing, and that's about it. So that's how it comes packaged. So next we're going to take a look at the thing powered up. Actually, next we're going to show the smart cover on it. So let me just pause this recording. Okay, and the smart cover also comes in neat packaging. Take this tab and push it up. And this comes out. And this particular one is the red leather one. Whoops. And smart cover attaches magnetically. Let's take this out of the box. Now I don't have my tab anymore, so I've got to upset it. So if we take this, it just, there we go, attaches magnetically, and it lines up exactly because of the way the magnets are set up. And then you can fold it back like this, and you can use it as a stand. I'm trying to do this in such a way that you can see it. Well, now that I'm upside down. So I would have to do it like this, okay? And you can stand it up like that. A little breeze now, you'll probably pick that up. Probably stand it like that. And we can stand it like this. So those are the three ways you can stand that up. Then you just kind of unfold this, and it covers the iPad safely. So there you go, that's the smart cover. We've seen those before. Of course, they had them for the iPad 2, and now this is the Generation 3 iPad. So we're going to take a look, and I'll have some comments once I boot it up and transfer some programs over and we try it out. Okay, I'm rebooting the iPad. I'm going to call it iPad 3. It's third generation. It's referred to on the Apple receipt as iPad third generation. So I just restarted it. It did reboot rather quickly. It does seem very snappy compared to my iPad 1, which is sitting right here. We'll do some comparisons in a minute. And let me bring up photos here. Okay, that's good. And please excuse me if I do bump the tripod a little bit. Here's some photos I just took a few days ago of the Kaiser family fiddlers. Keister, I guess they pronounce it. And man, those photos do look sharp. The colors seem to really pop. Of course, you're not going to be able to see it on this video, but I'm just trying to give you my initial impressions here. They look pretty, they really do pop. So, go back here. Here's some photos that were taken outside. Yep, absolutely gorgeous. So it looks like the photos do take advantage of this Retina display. I was concerned with whether or not they'd have enough resolution. I'm gonna. Here's the case that I have my old iPad 1 in. I'm gonna take it out of this case so that we're comparing apples to apples. Of course, the smart cover will not work on the old one. And start this one up. Go to Photos. And again, this is just my impressions here, right off the bat. And let's go to that same photo. Actually, let's go to the first photo, which was a landscape format. And I'm looking at them side by side here. Again, you're not going to be able to tell much in the video, but just my, right off the cuff, my first impression. Oh, this isn't the same one. There we go. Definitely a difference on the iPad 3rd generation. It seems to pop a little more, seems to be a little clearer. Not tremendously so. If you're just using this to show photos, I would say it's probably not worth the upgrade because they look pretty good on both. But they do pop a little more on this iPad 3rd generation. Okay, so let me get out of here. Actually, let me go back to home. Let me get to some videos. And again, what's interesting about this is these videos, this is a 960 by 540 resolution video, so it's not a full 1080p video. And so I don't know what iTunes is going to do with if these are going to be resized so that they'll be full 1080p. Looks very good, but you know, it looked great on the other one. So that's a question that I have not heard discussed between the original iPad or the iPad 2 and this new higher res display is how are they going to handle that? Are they going to reformat the movies so that they're in 1080p? Okay, and so if I do a movie now and I'm going to do this movie and I'm going to test with it and it's 1080p, is it going to be put onto the iPad as 1080p? Or are they going to be sized down to this 960p or whatever resolution? So that's a question I've not heard debated. So this one is 960 by 540. So it's not even 720p. So how are the movies going to be treated? And photos, are they going to be put on in higher resolution so that it really shows off the benefits of this new screen? So I am happy with the machine. It seems very snappy, but we've got some unanswered questions as far as what apps are going to take advantage of in videos and photos. What is really going to take full advantage of this new high-res screen. So please put some comments in the comments on this YouTube video and let's get a little debate going, a little discussion going on that. But my initial impression of this unit is it's a very nice unit. It's definitely, let me take the smart cover off so I can compare apples to apples here. It's definitely thinner, significantly thinner than the original iPad that's here in the back. Of course, the iPad 2 is supposedly a little thinner than this 3rd generation. I do not have an iPad 2 on hand. Weight-wise, let me check here if I can try to do a comparison. Pretty close, but I'd say the iPad 1 is definitely heavier. But again, that's not a huge factor in my opinion for an upgrade. I haven't tried the camera on this. I mean, you're seeing what I've tried. So I might have some more comments later on that. But so far, it's a nice unit. The screen is impressive looking. From the standpoint of looking at the icons, I can really tell they are high-res and very clear, and they really pop. But again, we've got the question about the photos and the videos and what apps will take advantage of the higher res and all these sorts of things. But I'm sure over time, more and more will take advantage of this, and it will probably be well worth the upgrade for most. Thanks for listening.